how can a film become the most popular cultural sensation of its release window only to be forgotten by everyone? Is it worth making a sequel to a movie that no one cares about anymore? Well, James Cameron is a great director. He's made fantastic films like Aliens, Terminator, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Titanic, and many more. But Avatar is always associated with his name in online searches. Without referring to its subject, the film remains a top pick for one of cinema's most renowned creative forces. Now, with all that being said, let's break down why we think Avatar 2 is going to suck. Avatar clearly signifies something to James Cameron. In 1994, the project began as an 80-page treatment. It was supposed to be released shortly after Titanic, but filmmaking technology wasn't up to Cameron's standards. He took a 20-year vacation, only participating in a couple of documentaries in the interim. This picture was a labor of love, utilizing groundbreaking effects and new technology that transformed the medium. It is the film's passion, inventiveness, and enormous financial investment that made it a success, but all of that goodwill goes out the window as soon as anyone sits down to watch it. The passion that went into Avatar does not transcend to the big screen. Every person who sat down to see it could easily compare it to 100 other works, ranging from dozens of war films to Disney's Pocahontas. The story isn't innovative. The innovation is all in the technical and design effort. It's a really excellent technical demonstration, but 13 years later, most audiences have moved on from being fascinated by CGI. Graphics technology has indeed evolved since 2009, but 1,000 other films are pushing it to its breaking point. The current Marvel and DC efforts will be its main point of comparison, but there are more original and interesting films being made by more experimental filmmakers. Avatar operates mostly to compensate for a lack of difficult concepts. It appears to have been thoroughly tested, group approved, and managed to appeal to the greatest amount of people. That's part of what makes it unmemorable and why a sequel would be a bit of a waste of an idea. The last thing Avatar needs is a detailed recap of what happened in the first film. It's better recalled as a jumble of lights and colors strewn among a slew of solid designs. The sequel is unlikely to improve on the original. Instead, it will most likely become a humorous curiosity. It's difficult to say whether Avatar is an excellent or bad film with any certainty. It does not rate highly in either category, and like most films, it has its supporters and its haters. Most admirers of the picture appear to be quite content to see it once or twice in IMAX and then leave that experience unadulterated by subsequent viewings. Those who saw it outside of the first box office window did so most likely as a result of one of its several screenings on FX. The film sold approximately 30 million DVD copies globally, implying that quite a few people must have it in physical form. Despite being highly publicized and hugely popular at the time, interest has waned. The picture was released on Disney Plus with little to no fanfare. In recent years, public discussion of the film has been restricted to the aforementioned interest in the audience's lack thereof, as well as the continual surprise that Cameron and team are still going through with the sequel. Making Avatar 2 is an odd choice to say the least, considering no one needs a sequel to Avatar. Is this anyone's favorite movie? Did it reach out to anyone's soul? Was the film a pivotal point in anyone's development? Probably not, but that's true of a lot of big budget movies. There's a lot of chatter these days about how big budget movies are becoming theme park rides in a sense, where you go through with it once and then that's it. You don't get that same rush as the first time experience. But if there's one project that personifies this idea, it's Avatar. Theme park rides rarely receive sequels, let alone 4. Cameron isn't only working on Avatar 2. There are hundreds of thousands of films that are beloved by millions of people, but have yet to receive a sequel despite performing admirably as standalone movies. Is it really necessary for a cinematic landscape to have 4 new interpretations of the original film's story? Of course not, but the picture grossed a staggering amount of money, so a sequel is unavoidable. It remains to be seen if Avatar 2, or 3, 4, or 5 for that matter, will be released. They've been teased for over a decade and have generally remained a source of amusement all throughout. If it doesn't make it to the big screen, it'll be intriguing to see if it can match the success of its predecessors. Avatar 2 might become a new Waterworld-style, overpriced flop, irreversibly altering the blockbuster scene. It might also astound the world by being a terrific film that outperforms the 2009 version in terms of quality, but it's unlikely to be either. Avatar 2, like Avatar before it, appears set to dominate the talk for 4 months, rake in millions, and then vanish from our thoughts forever. So there you have it, folks. Did you like today's video? Let us know down in the comments below if you're excited for Avatar 2, and maybe your thoughts on the original film. With this though, we're going to wrap up the video, so if you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more incredible videos like this one. We hope to meet you guys again in the next video, but until then, I'll catch you later.